Hey, that was perfect timing.
Yeah, that's crazy. And it's Patten Boys in the building. Not even the building. We
The
in
train, we riding.
cooling it.
The Southern Western Sutton Railways. I should know this. I'm from here.
Exactly.
But you in the South right now. You're going to see a bit of the backdrop. You know, we're just about to arrive in Streatham.
Or you're going to hear.
Yeah.
So, definitely working on music and working on just different vibes. Like, two-man power trip. What do you think about it?
You know what I like about it is the way we've combined wrestling and music. Because obviously me and you, when we're on the phone, we've been on the phone for like 2 hours, 3 hours, just chatting, chopping it up, talking basketball, life,
right,
music, everything. So what I like about the project is it represents that. It shows the different elements of us. It shows how when we combine both of our vibes, our styles, it just blends well.
Yeah, it gives you something.
Yeah,
it gives you different elements.
Let me just jump in on one thing. Yeah,
okay.
Not to play this guy down, but after Dez 2000, I don't think you understand. That is the joint. Like from when you got off the plane and you played it,
it was immediately.
Yeah, I was like, I'll record to this right now, because that song is mean, bro. It reminds me of a time in hip hop that I think people always love to go back to because it's not nostalgic. It can come out now like it will do. But the great thing about it is, it just takes you there, man.
I appreciate that, but all I'll be waiting for is to get your bars, man. So we got the bars on there, so finally,
yeah.
But definitely,
I was holding it up. I was moving a bit like Currency.
That's okay. That's okay, because he gonna drop.
Currency drops.
When he show up.
Exactly.
Man.
Yeah.
But definitely a shout out Jet Life. But definitely random questions. Always great being in the south of London, as you say.
South London.
Got questions, random questions, because definitely we're trying to bridge the gap and working on things as far as you coming to perform and whatnot.
Yeah.
So Brendan went in the different sides. I was like, let me write down a couple of questions so people get to know you real quick.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
So the first question definitely is, name one of your songs that people would get an understanding of who are you that you created.
That I created, that's out or unreleased?
Whatever it may be.
Okay.
If it's unreleased, or it's a song that you're planning to put out. Yeah.
I'll do both. A song that I released that I think really shows my style, where I'm at, my flow, and I'm always proud of it, is a tune called Pink Cocaina.
Okay.
Yeah, I dropped that via USO Records. Shout out Skit, Coma Revi Audio, the family. Like that song, just the artwork, the beat. I remember like shout out M, Taylor Made Living, like that.
Of course.
The Wolf Tyler sample, going to a studio in Camden, because they used to do this thing where you were able to go and use their studios, and Skit was there.
Yeah.
And he was like, why don't you just pull up? And I remember there was this tune by Wolf Tyler, shout out Wolf Tyler as well. And I just remember hearing it over and over, chopped it up, played it to M. You know, M's the magician, he does his thing. And then Skit came in, and then that Pink Cocaina one, that's my joint.
And then the unreleased one is...
Hey, unreleased is Archie, man.
Okay.
Yeah, like I just think, shout out Butterworld, you know what I mean? European link up. But yeah, that tune I think really shows me now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's the flow, what I'm talking about, like the delivery. I got my cousin on the hook, and we're just killing it. Like Patten Boys at it again. I said the Patten Boys at it again. Like do you know what I mean? That song soon. Before 2025. Trust me, there's no delay. Shout out Christian as well. You know what I mean? He's in the lab right now mixing and mastering. But yeah, I'll say that tune. To be honest, I'll say the whole of the Cult of Personality Volume 1. That's my project that's coming. Soon.
Or by the time you hear it, if you're late to it, it's here. It depends.
Here. Like, that whole project to me, it just shows where I'm going. And then I'm cooking some other stuff as well. Like, shout out Julian.
Of course, Scooby Jew over there, man.
Jewel, listen.
You already know.
Jamba Juice. Hey, wow. Coded. Like, I don't want to say too much, but understand. I understand.
It's stuff.
Rhythms are coming, but yeah, I'd say Pink Cocaine, and then everything that I feel I've been working on in the past like couple months.
Yeah.
I feel like I've stepped into my own.
Next one, favorite album. Kendrick
Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City. Like,
yeah, you talk about it as something that's parallel.
Parallel, bro.
Yeah.
It's Kendrick to me is that's my favorite rapper. And Good Kid, Mad City, I was a fan before anyway. But Good Kid, Mad City, especially as I've been a hip hop fan my whole life since birth.
Yeah.
But that was the first hip hop album where I felt I just related to everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he was saying what I was going through as a teenager. You know what I mean? When you grow up on the ends, it's so easy to go in and out of like bullshit or little badness here or there. And when I heard his album, every song, I remember
it just reflected
it. Yeah. Because I feel like it was the first hip hop album that was for the youths and ends that dabbled a bit here and there, and then, you know what I mean, just realized it wasn't for them. So yeah, I say that, man. Good Kid, Mad City. 100%. Like, I can't even doubt that.
Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
You know, I'm more of a To Pimp a Butterfly kid.
Oh,
with
bro,
all the
super
with all the jazz and all of that. I catch a lot of flack for it.
No.
Not from like my circle, but just when people be like, I don't get it.
No. You know, as a Kendrick fan, yeah, I'd say sound-wise,
yeah,
To Pimp a Butterfly is my favorite album.
Yeah.
Because you could even take him off the verses and the beat alone is going to literally just be something you can play from start to end.
Yeah.
He's a part of the beat. That's why I think that album it's a jazz album. It's cold. It's a hip hop album, but the way he fits in the pocket, my man's literally it's something that I think you just have to have a certain appreciation for for certain styles of music to like it.
For sure.
But Good Kid, Mad City, the reason why I think that one is so collectively loved is just because it's the story, man.
It's the story.
The skits. Everyone loves the interlude. Everyone loves those
bits.
It's
the beats, the producers. Yeah, for sure.
I'm at your mama house, nigga. Like, all of the, you remember those calls with your brethren and
the prayer, all that.
And Sing About Me, to me, that was when I just said that.
Yeah. Sing About Me was
cold.
And just the loop is,
Yeah.
We're not even going to deep dive.
No. Before we go on, your favorite of your tunes, released or unreleased?
Favorite tunes that describes me?
Yeah.
Beat wise, I always it's a bunch of them, but off of Undrafted Free Agent, the beat, Fifth Wonder, I think. When people say if you introduce somebody to an artist, that beat,
that's the one.
Fifth Wonder is definitely a signature Dez sound. Rapping wise,
there we go.
This is unreleased to do that. Rapping wise, it'll probably be Young Rich Homie.
Yeah.
It captured the mindset of how I am just at work, how I felt. Like, I wrote it years ago. It's still not out because it's all part of the project. But Young Rich Homie, just ride around the city that don't know me, shooting a bunch of shots like I'm Kobe. Right there, that just takes me back to I graduated and then I came back home and I was just like, can I make you beats or can I DJ here? And a lot of people said no. So that's why I just kept shooting like Kobe. You know, so that's
They're
how
gonna say
I started
yes
that.
now.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely trying to get shows.
Yeah.
Young Rich Homie, definitely the parallel. Me being at work, coming home, working, getting to it. So
And
definitely those two.
Your favorite album? I know you told me.
Late Registration, man. Late Registration. A lot of people, I can understand College Dropout.
Yeah.
I can understand Dark Twisted. But to me, Late Registration was... I'm a fan, as you can see. I said To Pimp a Butterfly. I said Late Registration. I'm a fan of sophomore albums. Can you do it again? I'm a big fan of that. And why with late registration? It's just, I always tell this story. I saw the commercial on TV, and when I heard Girl Wanted Diamonds, I took her to Ruby Tuesdays. I lost it. I said, I'm getting this album now.
Yeah.
This is back when albums, Walmart used to have DVDs attached to it.
Yes.
So they had the DVD with the CD, and the DVD had the other versions of Jesus Walks. I don't know how that correlate with each other, but yeah, that album with John, shout out John Bryant, who did all the auxiliary piano, strings, all that arranging to take Kanye to that next level, which leads into Graduation with stadium status. So it's the progression. Progress, but that one, the features, you know, Touch the Sky.
I think what's interesting is we've both
we major.
We both reference artists that if you look at their albums, you can see
it's different.
Yeah, it's different. And it's progressed. You know what I mean? So that kind of shows with us as artists ourselves.
Yeah.
The importance of always feeling like you're challenging yourself.
Stay different, but be authentic to yourself.
Facts. Facts.
So that's definitely one for sure. That
I'm someone who would know that because at one stage I really did lose myself, and it's always good to be open about that.
Yeah.
So be authentic to the root, because when you find yourself, you bless yourself.
Next question. Like, how does it feel to try to bridge the gap and perform it live from the underground? Like, how does that feel to be able to try to make this effort to make it happen, to perform? You performed in another country before.
Yeah.
But to perform in another country that you've been trying to perform at, how's that?
It's blessing just because it's my cousin. It's my people. It's my family, you know what I mean? It's the boys. It's everything. So it's a moment that should have happened so long ago. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I feel like everything that's happening now at the moment, music-wise, is just making up for lost time. Yeah. You know what I mean? The amount of verses we've got together now. Yeah. Tracks with my cousin Lamar, wanting to reach out to my cousin Ramel, like the list goes on, working with my cousin Rio, shout out Rio on the visuals. Right. Like tapping into that link, all links to what I feel from live from the underground as well. Like it's just the importance of knowing that this is where you actually really should start setting your foundation and your grassroots. Because bridging the gap, when we say south to south, it's important for me to be in your south. Yeah. The same way you touch our south. Right. You know what I mean? And it's just locking in and tapping into your side of the world. Yeah. And I feel like with my music as well, especially like when we did Tailor Made Living, remember the first blogs that ever showed us love was American blogs. Yeah. So it was all like Hot 97 showed us love. You said Hot 97. Yeah, they showed us love. A lot of American platforms. Shout out Artist Manifesto, Michelle Clark. Yeah. Like all of these kind of people, that was the energy that we kind of realized, like, oh shit, our music can go further than just the block. Right. You know, so that's why I feel I've tapped in, especially. So when I get out there, it is just going to be another case of South London on tour. You know what I mean? South London on tour, flights, and on the road. Yes. How does that translate studio-wise for making your music? Like, knowing that the live performance, because I know you might create a song like the song that you mentioned that we on. Yeah. You'd be like, yeah, I can perform that. Do you make music saying, I'm going to perform that? Or you just create, like, do you have live performance in your mind while you're creating? Okay. Yeah. Like, I've always said, and I've said it to you guys a couple times, if there was a way I could just write music and then my voice could just transfer straight on, I'll do that. Like, I love performing. Like, I love performing since I was a kid. Like, me and my cousins always dancing at parties, choirs, break dancing, like just being active. Being active. Yeah. And what I love about performing is that's where you kind of really feel that connection with the people that listen to your music. Right. Your fans, your supporters. Because I know when I go to a show, sometimes, unfortunately, it can be make or break. I could go there with like, hey, I can't wait to see so and so perform.
And then
I'm
be
like, oh wow, that wasn't what I expected. Compared to like every time I've performed, whether it's been by myself or with Taylor May Living or doing the techno house stuff, touching stage with those lot, my energy is just it's buzzing for that. You have that little moment before you're like, oh, how's it gonna go? But then soon as the music starts, it's like, yeah. So when I make music,
I think about it.
Yeah, I love to always just kind of visualize what does that look like when I'm performing in front of people.
Definitely. The next question is probably highly requested. How did you get your name and what is it? Because everybody keep bothering me. It's like, is it just letters? Does it stand for something? I'm like, yo, I'll just let him explain. How about that?
Yeah, like obviously in Taylor May Living, I did a lot of my music is Jamil Renee.
Right.
So that's obviously still like my writing name and stuff I get credited for within the techno house scene. A bit of a problem with that, not complaining, is that I'm featured on too many songs, especially techno house, and it's obviously stuff that I've done with Coma Rebby Audio. So I used to always, from Twitter days back in the day, like even used to put out stuff saying bunch of South London natives, South London natives, South London natives. My Instagram used to have it in its bio, South London native. Like it was just always something that I felt represented me. I'm a native of South London. So I ain't gonna front. I was literally just taking a moment. This is when I was obviously just started working on stuff, writing. And then there was a conversation with one of my brethrens, and he was just like, oh, how are you going to drop your music? And I was like, thinking, is he talking about like streaming or YouTube or something? He said, no, name-wise. I said, what do you mean? Well, you did Taylor May Living. Your Jamel name's everywhere. And then I remember like one of the people that was one of my agents said the same thing. You should think about like a brand that is your own. And South London native just kind of naturally came, bro. I was always putting together like my little playlists, and when I was finishing writing, I was putting stuff into like tracks here, this, there, and when you don't know what to title something, it was just all of them was titled under that, and I just kept on saying SLN, yeah, that's it. And then when I was rapping, every time I would end the verse, some of it I just had to say SLN. So I was like, yeah, this is it.
Right.
I was like, it's me.
SLN.
Yeah.
South London native.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. No, you don't have to do the dots.
You don't have to do the dots. Yeah. I don't know dots still one. What I like about South London native is that once one stage, there might be a moment where I kind of just tap out and I don't really want to go forward with it. And for me, I've always kind of said to you, I would love to work with someone that wants to take the sound forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they ain't got to take the name, but I just feel like what I'm trying to do with this whole energy, this whole movement is just open up a world in South where everyone's kind of realizes that it's not always crud, it's not always the gangster shit, it's not always the gas, especially if you know you ain't living that life. Like, one of the coolest things about South that I kind of saw growing up, especially in the garage grime days and the early hip hop days, was you kind of just rapped what you were doing. So that whether you were doing street, whether you were chasing gal, whether you were partying, whether you were just outside, whether you were calm, everybody just kind of rapped what they were doing. So he's trying to get back to that.
Yeah, so wrapping up, what do you want to tell the people on the visual side? Of course, we're going to keep talking and whatnot, but on the visual side.
On the visual side, I'd like to say that South London native is about to be something special. Not just in South London. Dez The Navigator is already something special because this guy is literally the heartbeat for a lot of us lot that do music, especially like someone like me who's gone through cancer, life shit and all of that. It's someone like this that you need in music that is always constantly reminding you of your talent but also blessing you with theirs. So I say, yeah, just look out for everything that's coming. Patten Boys to the world, understand?
Definitely.
Like, for real. But yeah, we here, South to South, man.
He got stuff coming out. We
Native
got stuff
world.
coming out. We got merchandise coming out.
Yeah.
You already know I list everything. The Innovators Music Group, imgrecords.com. You know how that works. Of course, I am Dez The Navigator, a.k.a. him over there across the pond, BKA Galvatron, all of that stuff. Shout out Gemini Project.
Yeah,
You already
yeah.
know the boys. You already know that. And we wrapping it up.
South London native, SLN.
We approaching London Victoria.
Yeah,
Guys
yeah.
gotta make some moves, you know what I'm saying? Man's gotta make moves. Shout out DDS, shout out CF family, and the actual family. You already know.
Shout out to fam, man.
So we out.
That's live.
The Patten Boys.